You flip through an album and half the smiles are swallowed by shadow. Total gut punch. Don't let that be your day. Hello and welcome to the Event Experience Podcast by 360 Entertainment. I'm Bradley. Great to have you with us. Today we're digging into lighting and why it quietly makes or breaks an event.
I've seen that too. An entire reception that looked magical in person, but the photos told a different story. Lighting isn't just decoration. It's infrastructure for emotions and for photos.
Quick example. We worked a wedding where the couple loved amber votives and blue LED uplights together. In the room, it felt moody and romantic, but the photographer spent the first hour fighting color balance. Guests also kept clustering near the doorway because the bar looked brighter than the dance floor.
Right. And that clustering shifts your timeline. Speeches get delayed, first dances feel awkward. Lighting literally directs bodies. If people can't find the dance floor, they don't dance.
So let's keep this useful and tactical. We'll cover how to shape mood, where to place lights, how to align vendors, and some budget options that actually work. First, mood. Color temperature matters. Around 2700K to 3000K reads warm and intimate for ceremonies and dinners. Push toward 3500K to 4000K for brighter, business-like mixers.
Layering is the secret. Ambient house light gives you a base. Uplights add architectural depth, and small task lights, table lamps, bars, registration, give people cues. Dimmers let you shift energy without changing fixtures. If you can only get one feature, get dimming control.
Totally. And use color gently. Start cocktail hour warm and mellow, then increase saturation and contrast for the party. It's a cue. When the room visually ramps up, people move toward the floor. Not a flashbang, but a clear nudge.
Let's be specific about zones. Ceremonies need even, flattering front light, so faces read true. No single harsh overhead. Cocktail spaces should be bright enough for conversation and phone photos. String lights and bistro bulbs work well. Photo areas require steady, neutral light, so skin tones don't shift between shots.
The dance floor gets the visual priority. Put the strongest fixtures there and make it a focal point. We've seen DJs tucked into corners and the crowd never finds the party. People follow the light and the sound together.
One planner trick. Pick 3 priority zones during the walkthrough: ceremony, photo area, dance floor, and budget around those. Guests naturally move to the brightest spot. Lighting those 3 well changes behavior and makes better photos.
Short vendor tip, coordinate color temps early. Photographers need to know if you're mixing warm candles and cool LEDs so they can prepare. DJs and lighting techs should agree on cues. When the playlist hits a peak, lights shift. And always ask the venue for a power map.
I'll give you a story. We once had 3 heavy LED arrays plugged into one circuit because the planner assumed outlets were distributed. Halfway through the reception, 3 circuits tripped and the band went silent while we rerouted power. Total scramble.
Which is exactly why I always request a 10-15 minute lighting test during the walkthrough and note circuit locations on the schedule. No surprises, and photographers and DJs can confirm settings. That short test saves time and stress on the day.
Good call. Quick pushback, though. I've seen planners spend on lots of rental fixtures and forget guest comfort. If uplights sit at eye level, they blind people. Gorgeous fixtures are useless if they make guests squint.
True. Placement beats ornamentation. Use diffusers or softboxes for harsh sources. Aim lights across scenes rather than directly into faces, and keep exit paths visible. If a guest has to search for restrooms because everything's too moody, you've lost an experience point.
Let's talk budget fixes. Smart bulbs can warm a reception area for cheap. Rental uplight packages for smaller shows often start under $200, $300, depending on quantity. Gels over existing fixtures warm the color without swapping gear. These choices scale across weddings, school dances, and community events.
DIY that works. Clamp a small LED panel under a skirted table to light a backdrop, or use sheer fabric as a cheap diffuser over harsh LEDs. Always bring a pack of warm gels and a roll of gaffer tape. Those two things fix more problems than you expect on event day.
Seriously, gaffer tape is the ultimate MVP. And photographers appreciate predictable light. If your photo zone has neutral, even light, the time they spend color correcting drops and the images come back faster and truer.
Here's a concrete checklist to add at your next walkthrough. 1. Confirm ceremony face light and placement. 2. Set a neutral, steady photo zone. 3. Designate a dance floor focal cluster. Then ask vendors, can you match color temperatures across fixtures? And can we see a power map?
Exactly. Those two questions prevent most of the nasty surprises. If the answer is, we'll figure it out on the day, press for specifics. What circuits, who runs the dimmers, and when can we test?
Before we close, one more quick trade-off. If your budget forces choices, prioritize placement and color matching over quantity. 10 well-placed lights that agree on temperature beat 30 mismatched fixtures that fight one another.
Great summary. Action for listeners. At your next venue walkthrough, add those 3 lighting notes to your checklist and ask vendors the 2 questions, color match and power map. Also request a 10-15-minute tech lighting test if you can. It's worth the 15 minutes.
Recap in a sentence. Prioritize mood with temperature and dimming, define and light the 3 zones so guests move naturally, coordinate early with photographers and DJs, and use smart rentals or simple DIY fixes when needed. Those moves protect guest experience and make photos look great.
We see this at 360 Entertainment all the time. Intentional lighting makes everything run smoother. If you want tailored advice or our walkthrough checklist, visit our site.
That's www.360entllc.com. You can request a quote, download our venue walkthrough checklist, and read short examples from weddings, school dances, and corporate mixers. Try the 3-note walkthrough and tell us what changed.
Thank you for listening to the Event Experience Podcast by 360 Entertainment. We hope these lighting tips give you one more reliable tool to create a smooth, engaging, and memorable event. Let's create an experience worth remembering.